Hi guys, we're nice. I'm Ray.
I'm Julien.
And Julien, not long ago you told me that you've never seen a Clint Eastwood movie.
Yeah, I just said it now.
Yeah, like seconds ago. Seconds ago you told me you've never seen a Clint Eastwood movie.
Yep.
And I was like, you know what? I went through my library and I said, you know what? This is an opportunity here to show you what, in my opinion, is a masterpiece of a Western.
Okay.
He's known for his Western. He's the guy who he did
Dirty Deeds Done Cheap.
The Outlaw Josie Wales, Hang 'em High, the one that the samurai movie we saw earlier, Fistful of Dollars.
Fistful of Dollars.
But this one, I think, in my opinion, is one of his best because it's kind of like getting all those guys from those westerns and putting into one character.
Okay.
You know? So if you think of him, if you know the fact that he's done a lot of Western movies, you can put in your mind that the movie we want to watch now is that guy.
Okay.
You know, except that he's an old man now.
Oh.
You know, so he directed this movie.
Okay.
This is directed by Clint Eastwood. He stars in it. Morgan Freeman's in this movie.
Ooh, God.
Gene Hackman is in this movie. Dumbledore is in this movie.
Oh.
Richard Harris. It's quite a few names. Quite a few names in this movie, and I think you're gonna enjoy this movie 100%. So, have you watched many westerns? Not just Clint Eastwood, but other westerns you've seen.
Avidly. I used to watch westerns all the time, and I used to do it with my great uncle, and then he passed, and I just kind of never went back to westerns until this channel started. So,
okay,
I'm kind of like now getting back into westerns slowly.
Well, I saw this western years ago, and I went into it thinking I'm gonna watch your typical western. Blew my mind how this was not what you typically watch as a western. It's a western, but it's not what you really thought what Hollywood makes out of western to be.
Okay.
All right, so this was fantastic. This is called The Unforgiven by Clint Eastwood. The year is something in the 90s.
97.
97. That's $6.
Oh.
Well, El Paso production. Every time you see that, it's usually affiliated with Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, it's like Happy Gilmore with Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
Bitch! No! Please! Hold the bitch, Dave! Go on, hold her!
That was Pitch, wasn't it?
Is this a prostitute house?
Get off of her, cowboy.
All she done when she seen he had a teensy little pecker is give a giggle, that's all. She didn't know no better.
All right. You did the cutting. Come to the thaw, you bring in 5 ponies and you give them over to Skinny here.
You ain't even gonna whip him?
It's a man's world, bro. She gets cut up, he gets what, 7 horses?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure that wasn't cheap, them horses back then.
Probably wasn't.
I got $112. 200. 240.
It had to be a rough life for the women of the nights back then, especially.
I'd imagine.
Being, you know, if it's what we're looking at here, the mistreatment, and not even being treated as a human being. Like, there was no justice for her, right? What we just saw.
Yeah, and they don't have any rights anyways.
And then her contract is property.
Mm-hmm.
You don't look like no rootin', tootin' son of a bitch and cold-blooded assassin. My guess is you're calling yourself Mr. William Money.
Isn't that the guy from... No, maybe... The Pacific?
Schofield Kid, that's what they call me. It's on account of my,
Schofield?
Schofield model Smith & Wesson pistol.
That's what I thought.
Gonna kill a couple of no-good cowboys. $1,000 reward, Will. $500 apiece.
I ain't like that anymore, kid. My wife, she cured me of that. Cured me of drink and wickedness.
So he has a moral compass, at least, still.
Well, look at when he got married. That changed him.
Well, yeah, kids change, marriage changes, man.
No, not all men.
He's not a very good farmer, it doesn't seem.
A couple of those pigs got fever. I mean, I wonder what that does. If a pig has a fever, do you have to kill it right away, or is there medicine you give it?
I think, well, back then probably you'd have to kill it, but now...
You probably can't eat it either, because if it's sick. It looks like there's no one around for that. At least 1,000 miles. I mean, you're in the middle of nowhere.
Well, I mean, if you killed a bunch of men, wouldn't you want to go somewhere where nobody will find
guess.
you?
I mean,
Which
he said it. He said, "I thought you were somebody, from my
yeah,
past.
yeah.
Come try to get revenge."
I don't get why every single time an assassin chooses farming and just turns out to be really, really bad at farming. Like,
you're good at killing. You're good at assassinating.
So make a butcher shop. It's like, why are you gonna torture yourself? Damn, she got really badly cut up. All because she laughed at a man's willy.
He wasn't a killer.
Yeah.
Boys, a while. Couple more days, and I was gonna call on the sheriff.
See, if I was this guy, this skinny guy here, I would have waited till he whipped him, and then afterward, I would have waited for them to get whipped, and then said something about the investment.
I feel bad for him because
he seems like a good guy.
Well, he wasn't really involved in this.
Yeah.
It's just his friend called him over and needed help.
Yeah.
I want the pony. Wait a minute.
I would have wanted the pony.
I don't blame them. I mean, listen. I don't know about grabbing dung off the floor, but you see that I felt bad for him because again he just got caught up in it.
Yeah, he was trying to do right by his friend and didn't realize what was going on.
At the end, he tackled his friend and his friend just threw him off of him.
Yeah. A Colt. 45.
It's a revolver. I know that. Then my dad can't shoot.
Did Pa used to kill folks?
That's a nice double barrel.
That'll do. He needed a wide spread. That's what he just needed,
He used some buckshot.
Yeah, buckshot. I don't think that was birdshot.
Definitely not.
Well, you take care of your sister now, son. And you kill a few chickens if you have to, and keep those hogs that got the fever separate. I'll be back in a couple weeks. You remember how the spirit of your dear departed ma watches over you.
It's crazy, I mean, I'm sure that was okay back then. To leave like a 10-year-old kid or maybe a 6-year-old behind for who knows how long.
They're paying $1,000 to whatever son of a bitch kills the two boys that cut up Delilah.
Hell, the word's probably got all the way down to Texas by now. You sure those whores got all that money?
$1,000.
Especially back then.
73 was it?
It's good. That's a good million right now.
Probably.
Hell, well, we ain't bad men no more.
So they used to be bounty hunters?
No, they were bad men.
Okay.
Yeah, cut up her face, cut her eyes out, cut her fingers off, cut her tits.
The story gets worse and worse every time it's told.
Mm-hmm.
This kid, what's he like? 3 ways?
Backing it on a horse, though.
Jesus, Will.
I'll be like, Jesus, Will. What's wrong with you?
Pardon me, gentlemen. The local ordinance obliges you to surrender all sidearms to the proper authorities for the duration of your visit.
Well, I can assure you, young man, that neither my companion or I carry firearms on our person. We rely upon the goodwill of our fellow man.
Second Amendment, yeah.
He's coming, Hank.
Of course he's coming.
They seem to be completely frightened.
Yeah.
But they have to do their job. I think that this was a common ordinance passed in cities. Like you're not holding we're not confident in your gun. You just can't have your gun out.
No.
While you're in the city or in town.
Now, if you were to point a pistol at a king or a queen, your hands would shake as though pulled it.
Though I don't think the man who pulled the guillotine was shaking when he did it.
At least not in France.
Well, Miss Beauchamp, I think a cup of tea would...
So, Bob, boys, this here's English Bob.
I see you've shaved your chin whiskers off.
I was tasting the soup 2 hours after I ate it.
Dude, this is a sign for you. This is a sign for you. Not gonna lie, I would do the same.
I mean, one gun pointed at you is horrifying. Several.
You been talking about the Queen again? On Independence Day?
A little hypocritical he's doing that, even though Second Amendment.
I guess you think I'm kicking you, Bob.
You can still have guns. It's just like in this town, you just can't wear it on you.
Yeah?
No.
Look at all those villains.
Whatever.
It's a Western. You're
Whatever.
supposed to
It's a
have
Western
guns on
movie.
you.
It is what it is.
I get why they're doing it, though. And it does make sense.
And I would think this is historically accurate. I think that some towns probably did this.
Oh, no, definitely.
All those villains! Down in Cheyenne!
He's giving him a 1-4.
I get the feeling this is a kind of way to show, like, why we need guns to keep off, like, tyrant sheriffs.
No, but it looks like he's kept peace and order in this town for quite some time. You know, because everybody seems to be shocked at any sign of violence.
Yeah.
You know, cause even the idea of the guy giving the gun, the sheriff looked, the deputies looked, they were all nervous with the idea that, oh, this is somebody here breaking the law.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Did you just break his nose?
Remember that part of the shadow where you put that little
nub?
The nub looks like it hit him right in the mouth.
God damn, somebody's shooting at us. Hey, kid, it's me, Will Money. What the hell's the kid shooting at us for? Is that you?
Yeah?
Get a little jump in.
You don't really want me to give it to him. You're right not to take it, Bob. I would have killed you.
Butter, searing hot knife, just.
That was pretty tense.
Yeah, yeah. I love how they were realistic with it too. Like if he actually gave him the gun, he would have died. It wasn't like some kind of like Hollywood movie where he would just shoot him and get out of there.
Yeah, but I think he would have gotten the sheriff. Remember, he shot 8 pheasants on a moving train.
Yeah, probably.
So I think he would have killed the sheriff too.
Mm-hmm.
You think that kid really killed 5 men? No. When he was talking back there about the time them deputies had the drop on you and Pete, I remember there was 3 men you shot, Will, not 2.
Oh, I ain't like that no more, Ned.
I really feel like this is also kind of like, it's very poetic. Like, the true danger is the man who doesn't speak compared to the man who boasts. Like the barking dog comparison.
You've seen the boasting of English Bob, the little Bill.
Mm-hmm.
The kid, like I killed 5 and kill you too.
Delilah, them tables ain't clean. Can't you get them clean? Well, maybe if you'd cover up your face, somebody might want to hump with you. You don't have to do all that cleaning. What do you call them things you cover up your face with?
A veil.
Yeah, a veil. Get a veil.
Get a dick. I don't know if it's them or whatnot, but it just feels like a miserable town. It doesn't look like fun in any way. It looks like
the sheriff's holding law. He's holding.
He's almost like holding him hostage with his ego.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Give me the pistol, mister. Ordinance says you got to turn in your firearms to the county office.
Ain't no harm.
What about your friends upstairs? They got any pistols?
They ain't armed either.
Uh-huh. What's this for, snakes and such? This is the kind of trash I'm thinking of! Over in, Cheyenne? But you won't find him in the town of Big Whiskey. Desiring to leave the hospitality of Big Whiskey behind him.
Little Bill's been nothing but cheap shots so far.
I know I haven't been talking, but I'm so in the movie. I can't wait for Clint to have his, like, John Wick redemption type.
Oh, Jesus.
If it happens, it's not your typical Western.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
That's not trying to spoil anything for you, but you know.
Yeah.
He didn't even pull his pistol, huh?
Yeah, well, he ain't as tough as you, kid.
Yeah, well, at least I would have pulled my pistol, Ned.
Well, you did. Right out of the lady and out the goddamn window.
Hey, don't you ladies worry none! Me and Ned will kill them 2 sons of bitches for you!
You really gonna be yelling that?
He's a teenager.
I'm scared of dying. Easy, partner. Easy. I see Claudia, too. Well, that's good, Will. That's good you saw Claudia, ain't it? Her face was all covered with worms. Oh, Dad, I'm scared.
He's being tortured by remorse.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you was an angel.
You ain't dead. Would you like a free one?
I can't on account of my wife.
It seems like he's really changed to the point where even when he was tortured by like the haunting memories he has and everything,
and the fever dreams.
Yeah, he still didn't even take whiskey.
Yeah,
it really seems like this is the redemption arc for a man who's had a hard life and chose the wrong things to do when he was younger.
And she showed him the way.
I think he missed.
Better finish him before he gets clear.
It seems like Ned's even like affected by his past. Did he get him?
I got him.
He ain't killed.
Maybe, maybe not. Got him through the gut, I think.
You murdering bastard! You killed our Davy boy!
It's weighing heavy on him.
Yeah.
I'm heading on back down to Kansas.
This ain't no time to quit, Ned.
You know, you're gonna lose your share, Ned.
Shut up.
I'll see you, Will. So long, kid.
Feel bad though, because he didn't do anything. He really didn't.
I got one, Sheriff. Out by Cow Creek.
Is he alive?
Hell yeah.
See if you can find out what happened to those other two fellas.
What up, boy?
Yes, they did. He'll be fine, though. He'll be fine. I hope.
All right, kid. Go get him. He's all yours.
You think he's gonna freeze up? Well, you know. I think he's gonna freeze up. How close do you need to be, damn?
Well, he is blind.
Yeah, but how blind is he? Fire!
No.
Told you he froze up.
No.
Oh! Damn, they suck at shooting!
Just got down, got back, and didn't even shoot.
Yeah.
Ned, Sheriff.
Yeah. He went south. We'll catch up to him.
Ned, he's dead.
They killed him?
Who killed him?
Killed the man that played God in Evan Almighty?
So Little Bill killed him for what we done, huh?
He said how you was really William Money out of Missouri. And Little Bill said the same William Money that dynamited the Rock Island and Pacific in '69, killing women and children and all.
Back to drinking.
Ned really was an anchor for him, it looks like.
Who's the fella who owns this shithole?
I own this establishment.
Just hold it right there. Hold it! You just shot an unarmed man.
Well, he should have armed himself. He's gonna decorate his saloon with my friend.
All right, gentlemen. He's got one barrel left. When he fires that, take out your pistols and shoot him down like the mangy scoundrel he is. Misfire. Kill us, bitch.
Any man don't want to get killed. Better clear on out the back.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for this opportunity.
I'm telling you right now, I would have been running.
Dear Lord, he cleaned the house.
He's still alive?
He's still alive.
How much fat does he have that he can absorb a bullet?
Hey, offense to that, sir.
I don't deserve this. To die like this.
Deserves got nothing to do with it.
I'll see you in hell, William Money.
Yeah.
Assume he shot him in the throat.
It's kind of fucked up. The throat specifically.
Any man I see out there, I'm gonna kill him. Any some bitch takes a shot at me, not only gonna kill him, I'm gonna kill his wife. All his friends. Burn his damn house down. You better bury Ned right, or I'll come back and kill every one of you sons of bitches.
To be able to have that much presence of fear to instill into another man is impressive.
I would have got an old version of him. Imagine him when he was young.
Horrifying.
They better bury Ned.
I just feel bad for Ned's wife.
Yeah. Susie?
Sally.
That was The Unforgiven, directed and starred Clint Eastwood. What do you think?
It was really good. I really, really enjoyed it. And for having like a first-time interaction with Clint Eastwood, this was a really good movie to start off with. Because it's really strong.
I told you it was a good movie. Now, some people might see this as a not a Western or a slow burn. Yeah, it's a slow burn, but it builds so much.
Yeah.
And the payoff towards the end is like, wow.
Way worth it.
Way worth it, And you can see, like, the final fight. Everybody was shooting at him, but they weren't shooting at him.
No, they were way too afraid.
They were afraid. But that's the town that they were in.
Yeah.
And then earlier on, they were talking about how William inspired fear in people.
Yeah.
So it was like this really, really bad guy coming to town.
Yeah.
And these guys had no idea what to do.
It was practically Darth Vader making landfall and like a little... He's like, I'm going to destroy you all and genocide if you do something.
Yeah. Where's the owner of this shithole?
Yeah.
Right? You're gonna decorate
immediately.
Yeah. You're gonna decorate your establishment with my friend. You better arm yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And took him out. I like that you see this character arc, right? Because he's somebody who he's used to be evil, used to be a criminal, a really bad criminal at that time. He was really one of the bad ones.
Mm-hmm.
Falls in love somehow, and that changes him. Like
yeah,
he quits drinking. He has kids, settled down, pig farmer, and you can see that it was the furthest thing from his mind, to the point where she already passed away, and he's still keeping his word. To the point where he wouldn't even be with another woman.
Yeah.
He was that faithful, and that's the man he is now, But killing Ned, it was like a switch.
Yeah.
It was like a switch turn on.
I'm wondering what the fever, like his hallucinations during the fever meant, like him seeing the Angel of Death, and then the Angel of Death was for Ned, and then him seeing his wife dying was his own change dying.
And he was also seeing his...
It makes so much sense. You know how you understand something subconsciously, and in the front head you're like, there's something there. There's no bridge. It's blown up, and then slowly it just gets more. Oh.
And he kept seeing also the faces of his past victims.
Exactly.
So there was all that was taking place.
Oh,
but what you
my
mentioned earlier
God.
was like all this boistering was English Bob, right?
Yeah.
Was Little Bill.
Schofield kid.
The Schofield kid. All these boys going around.
Yeah.
And in truth, nothing was really.
No, not at all.
He was quiet. And he was the most dangerous.
Yeah.
And he didn't want to be like this. They brought this out of him.
Right.
Because when the two guys were killed, the guys who were paid for, there was remorse in there.
Mm-hmm.
It started off with Ned. Ned is
yes.
this is not. We're not these people no more.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy did the job because he needs the money, but there was no joy in it.
No.
Can you get that guy some water, please?
Yeah.
So yeah, that was The Unforgiven.
It was so good. So good. So if you've learned anything from these movies, it's don't be boisterous when you're in a Western, because you're the first to die.
Yeah. And you see somebody who looks like Clint Eastwood, just stay away.
Stay away, far away. Don't test the waters. Don't poke the bear.
Little Bill was tough, strictly on those cheap shots. Every fight we saw,
he always disarmed the man and then beat the crap out of him.
When he disarmed them, there were already a couple guns in the guy.
Yeah.
So he didn't go in there and did it himself. He already had his posse. then of course he'll take advantage of it and take some cheap shots.
Yeah.
Did it to Clint Eastwood, and Ned was already caught, so he ended up killing him.
Yeah.
Right? But nothing that he's a warrior or a fighter because he got killed right away.
Yeah.
As soon as the fight started.
Gone.
Anyway, such a good Western movie. I love this story. I love the way this movie looks. I like the pacing of it. I like how the town wasn't like a lawless town.
Mm-hmm.
That there wasn't a bunch of cowboys going crazy. This was,
yes.
These people are law-abiding people doing their regular things, their daily day-to-day. And one guy, he went nuts, over the
just cut her up,
and his friend paid for it.
Going back to really quickly the gunfight, I love how like after the gunfight, the writer's like, oh, little Bill said the first man that a trained gunman's gonna shoot is the most skilled, or the first person he's gonna kill is the most skilled, and little Bill was the last one to die.
Yeah.
So it was like
he was.
It was a hypocritical moment, and it was dramatic. It was like a really good ironic moment.
And I like that he can. As soon as he started drinking, he can get on a horse no problem.
Yep.
His aim was amazing.
Yep.
All that.
Yeah, I guess it plays also into like how he was trying to shoot in the beginning, but he couldn't because I guess he just wasn't used to sober shooting. Whereas drinking, he knows which of the three is the right one.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Mm-hmm. Feel bad for Ned though.
Yeah, Ned.
Remorseful, like you said, going back to his woman. Feel bad about that. What do you think about the Schofield kid?
I thought he was a little shit.
The guy did it. Whoever the guy is, I wish I knew his name. Did a good job of acting him out.
No, yeah, definitely.
But you really had this feeling of it, like this guy's.
But I did like at the end that like he realized like he didn't want this. That this kind of life
is
not a fun life to live. It's a life filled with misery. There's no joy to partake in it, and you're just gonna kill yourself doing it and not like physically but also mentally kill yourself, because you could see like the stark contrast between how he was handling the first death or his first kill. He's like destroyed, distraught, he's drinking, whatnot, whereas Will, which was Clint Eastwood's character, is more, he's already used to it. He's like, take another drink, it'll calm your nerves, you gotta man up already, we'll count this money and get your mind off of it, but it's nothing. It's like a dust in the wind. You don't have to worry about it.
And he got hit with remorse pretty hard.
Yeah.
He this guy's not gonna breathe no more. And it's like, yeah, you took everything away from a man. You took everything, whatever he is, everything he is.
Yeah.
And everything he'll ever be.
And I feel like he said that coming from a place of like, he's already he knows what and it's something for the kid to realize and recognize that it's not good what he does, and it's something that he has to really think about. Otherwise, he'll just become a psychotic, Billy the Kid type person.
I remember this movie being nominated for Movie of the Year. I don't know if it won or not, but you can see how it could have won.
Oh no, definitely, it was fantastic.
The story was superb. Everything was fantastic in this movie.
I'm so glad this is my first Clint Eastwood movie. It's making me want to watch more Clint Eastwood movies, and I know we have a long list, so
yeah, we'll get to them.
We'll get to them.
Anyway, guys, this was the Unforgiven Clint Eastwood movie. This movie, and along with a bunch of other shows and movies we have, are currently on Patreon. You can watch us react to these unedited. This will cost you as little as $1 a month. You can watch all these movies. You have to supply your own copy of the movie or the show to watch along with us. We also have a merchandise store where we sell shirts and cups and all types of gear. You can help support us by buying some product. If you want to, you don't have to. But an easier way to support us by hitting the like button. Hit the subscribe button, follow us on our channel, hang out with us. Good to see the movie people. Guys, like what we're doing. Again, stay with us. We have a lot more stuff coming your way. There's a lot more movies, a lot more shows coming. We'd like for you guys to be part of it. Guys, thanks for hanging out with us. I'm Ray.
I'm Julian.
We're Ernest, guys. We'll see you soon.
Peace.
Take care.